Good day and welcome to Breakfast Show on Coal City FM 929 in Enugu, Radio Nigeria. A program where we examine issues that shape our homes, values and future as a people. I am Ekene Odigwe, your host. As we step into a new year, many parents are setting goals, better finances, improved health, stronger marriages. But one area that often raises anxiety is parenting. Especially in a world where children now grow up with smartphones, social media presence, online games and digital influence right in their hands. Today on the show, we ask a very important question. How can parents raise disciplined, responsible children in this digital age without losing connection, control, or compassion? That's a very tough one. And that's why we've also invited someone who could help us unpack this critical conversation. Mr. Jude is a national coordinator of the Family, Peace and Progress Initiative, a strong advocate for healthy family systems and value-based parenting. A very good morning to you, sir, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning, and thank you for having me. Happy New Year to my listeners. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year once again, and thank you everyone for joining on today's edition of the program. This is a conversation, and many parents are eager to have and also to hear it. Mr. Odelibe, let's start from the basics. Every new year comes with hope and resolutions. From your experience working with families, what are the biggest parenting challenges Nigerian parents are facing as we enter this new year?
Thank you for this question. And the major challenge I see in parenting in the recent years or in this 21st century is the challenge of technology. What technology has presented to parents are so worrisome. It is worrisome in the sense that it has taken control of the parents and placed it on peers and the other people in the social space. So parents are faced with tremendous challenges at the moment due to technology. So for me, the major challenge the parents are having right now is the challenge of technology. What technology is doing to our children in the recent time. And it is a big issue for the parents at the moment.
You mentioned technology. Pressure on parents and changing social values. Many parents would say things were not like this in their time. In your view, how has the digital age fundamentally changed the way children think, behave, and relate to authority right in their homes?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the question. Actually, parents saying things were not like this during our own time are not out of place. Why? As at the time of the parents, the technological development has not gotten to this stage. During their time, it's a situation of going to NITEL office to make calls to friends and relatives in far distant places. But right now, the technology has made it that at the comfort of your room or house, you can get to anywhere, you can browse anything, you can get any information, you can get whatever you want to get. And this made it so impossible that parents can no longer control their children. So when they say things were not like this during our own time, it is not out of place. So the parents are having challenges of controlling their children right now because they are having access to information that even the parents cannot have access to. Imagine a child that is 2 years controlling a phone. When they lay their hands on their parents' phone, they will unlock it. So, and the digital nature of the world today, in as much as that this technological know-how has their advantages, but the disadvantage to the children may be higher at this stage until they attain the age of discerning the good and the bad, with the impact it is creating at the tender age, it is molding them negatively. So the technology is actually a challenge, and when the parents are saying it is not like this in our own time, it is true, but the parents still have a lot to do on this note, because they are also contributing to this factor.
One word that often causes confusion among parents is discipline. See, some see discipline as punishment, others see discipline as control, while some avoid it altogether for the fear of traumatizing their children. From your perspective, how does discipline or true discipline show itself? And what does true discipline mean in modern day parenting, especially in a digital age?
Any parent playing with discipline or disciplining the child is just building a society that will be uncontrollable tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with disciplining your child. You're not traumatizing them. You're not even undoing them. Rather, you're molding them for better tomorrow. Like the instance I gave, a child of 2 years. If you watch parents now, when they want to keep their children calm, they will hand them over their phones and bring out one maybe cartoon or thereabout and hand over to them. By so doing, you are building that child around that phone. And tomorrow you fail to give him or her the phone, it becomes a problem. So, and the child will start crying, and once it continues crying, you want to please that child and hand over the phone to the child again. You are not building the child the way it should be. The child can cry. Use other things to during our own time. There are toys, rubber toys that you can hand over to these children. There are certain toys that is built for the children, digital toys that are built mainly for the children, that you can hand over to them. Don't just take your phone that has many other things built in it that is beyond that child and hand over to the child. Why not use the toys meant for children and hand over to them? So for me, any parent that is playing to the gallery on disciplining the child, saying that it will traumatize them, that parent is just building something that will consume them tomorrow. So there's nothing wrong in disciplining your child. So don't just go on pampering them and feeling you're doing them good. You are just spoiling that child, and at the end of the day, you will have yourself to blame.
That's an important distinction. Many children today are exposed to screens more than guidance. So let me ask this. Can parents still raise disciplined children without physical punishment? And if yes, what practical methods actually work?
Okay, thank you. There are stages in life. The first stage of the child, the parents should be the ones to think for that child. Then the other stages of life, the child has started thinking for himself, but the parents will now continue to guide so that the child will not go off the track. He said, train up a child in the path he should grow, so that when he or she grows, he will not depart from it. Now, as a parent, the way you are training your child is by each time is crying, you provide him with a phone and then put it on for the child, so that the child will be fiddling with what he or she don't know. What we are experiencing in the society today is something that was built by the parents. Children are now more glued to their phones, even the parents themselves, because they do what they watch you do. So if you're asking me about physical correction of children, or if they can be, if the children can also be disciplined without physical beating, I will say it is yes and it is no. One, there is a stage where you must beat the child to correct the child. That is from 1 to maybe 18. At the age of 18, that child, if he does anything wrong, you can still show that child that you are still in charge. Then from 18, you will now use parental guide and advice. So for me, beating a child is a necessity, and also correcting by words of mouth, and a disciplining by some other actions when the child must have grown. Otherwise, you end up spoiling that child. So parents should be mindful of the way they bring up their children.
And still talking about screens, phones, tablets, televisions, social media channels, and presents, they are now part of our daily lives. Some children spend more time online than with their parents. At what point should a parent begin to worry that digital exposure is beginning to affect a child's discipline, values, or mental health?
How can you start from age maybe 6 months exposing your child to screens and then expect that they will not get addicted to that? Like I've earlier said, the parents are contributing over 80% to the problems we are having today in the society. That is children addiction to digital phones. You must be worried about your child's addiction to the phones, even television or any other electronic gadget. From the first day they started showing love for it. A child that was crying and you gave him or her a phone and he kept quiet and you start fiddling with that phone, it's a red line already. Desist from it. Look for some other thing and use to calm him or her when she's crying. But if you decide to use phones to calm him or her, then be ready to bear the consequences of what will be the result of the actions you have taken or inactions that you decided not to take. So at the tender age, parents should be worried about their children's addiction and withdraw them or withdraw it from them. I see parents giving their children phones even when they are still in secondary school. What for? What are they doing with it? So please, let's be mindful. It is important at this stage. Thank God that Radio Nigeria is bringing up this topic, and I thank God we are utilizing it effectively as it is. Parents should be mindful of what they do with their children, especially about this phone, digital phones, and giving them access to internet. It is deadly, if I may tell you.
Many parents complain that once you take a phone from a child, there is the issue of anger, withdrawal, even disrespect. How can parents set healthy digital boundaries without constant conflict or rebellion?
This boils down on what I said earlier. When you have built that child with a phone and then digital materials, and at the age where the child is already addicted to it, you want to withdraw it from them, it is you're creating a conflict already. But if you train this child, making him or her to understand that it is not the way of life for now, a time for him or her to use this phone or even laptops or computers will come at the age when this child is due to use these things. So giving them phones at the tender age is not part of a healthy training for you as a parent. Use other things. So please, the disrespect you're seeing now, or withdrawal or rebellion you're seeing now, is as a result of what you have built in them. So those that have not built this kind of situation in their children, please do not do so. Those that have built, allow them to cry, allow them to withdraw, allow them to do whatever they want to do, but come back to them and tell them the consequences and why you're doing that. That is for their future. Let them concentrate on what they are doing for now. When it is time, you will buy a phone for them, and that one becomes their own. It is all about counseling. It's about guidance. Don't just do it because this is their age. They will tell you your own time has gone. This is our own time. Their own time to get spoiled. Did you get spoiled at that their age? Why not be a parent that you are and do the needful instead of dancing to their tune and spoiling the child? At the end of the day, the society will keep on deteriorating. We are contributing immensely to the situation as parents, and it is time for us to address this issue.
If you're just joining us, this is Breakfast Show on Radio Nigeria, Coal City 929 FM, Enugu. And today we are talking about parenting in a new year, raising disciplined children in a digital age. And with us in the studio is Mr. Jude Odilibe, National Coordinator, Family, Peace and Progress Initiative. Do remember, you can listen to us as we're streaming live on coalcityfm929.net.ng. Now, Mr. Odilibe, a lot of children learn not from what we say, but from what we do. Parents are also glued to their phones during meals, conversations, or even family time. So how important is parental example in raising disciplined children in this digital age?
Thank you very much. Exactly the point. Children learn more on what they see at that tender age than what they hear. So for parents, each time mother and father comes back, the mother is here pressing her own phone, the father is the other way pressing his own phone. Even on the table where they are eating, they are pressing the phone. So what do you expect of the child? Whenever they see your phone dropped anywhere, they will start pressing it. Since this is the trend, they want to follow, they want to also join the trend. So for parents, for you to have a disciplined child, you must draw a boundary. There must be a boundary. You must make them understand that there's a time for everything. When it is time to do business with the phone, you do the business. When it is time for joke, when they are playing on their own, you are also playing on with your phone. So if you draw boundaries, a wife is cooking in the kitchen and is in the kitchen with the phone, pressing the phone. This is why you also have so many cases of explosion in the kitchen, because that phone will always explode when interacting. Once gas is on, you see fire incidents here and there, people being burnt because of phone. So we must understand that the children learn more at that tender age when they with what they see, not what they hear. So if you want to train a disciplined child, you should be disciplined yourself. You don't tell the child don't do this and they see you doing it. That means you're not leading by example. The best way to train is to lead by example. So please, parents should be mindful of how they also use their own phones before those children, especially the tender ones, because once they see you do it, it becomes a way of life for them, because they learn more from their parents. So please, let us be mindful and understand that these children are watching us, and whatever they see us do, that is what they will also want to do.
And that's very honest of you. Sometimes the problem is not the child, but the environment we create. In your work with families, what common mistakes do parents unknowingly make that undermine discipline at home?
Thank you. Over the years, in some of our engagements with families, we discovered that in some of these families where you're having this crisis, there are segmentations. There are daddy's best children and there are mommy's best children. In the case of daddy correcting mommy's best children or best child, mommy will intervene. When this type of segregation is observed in the family, it is a serious issue. That is part of what has been causing problems in many families today. This is my own best child. You don't play with them. When daddy goes out, he will buy heaven and earth for the child, showing him that you are the preferred child. Mommy will do same. So those that are preferred by these both ways will be behaving anyhow, and those that prefer them will condone them while trying to bully those that are not their best. So you see, by so doing, you have created enmity in that family. And to cure this kind of situation is terrible. It takes the grace of God to cure it. So my advice to parents at this point is that these children are yours, and there's no point or there's no need demarcating or dividing them. Unite them, show them equal love, show them equal care, give them equal advice, guide them, protect them. They are all your children. Please let us desist from this kind of attitude, and that is the major thing we're seeing, and that is a challenge, serious challenge in the family. Please, I thank you for this, bringing up all these questions, and then it is good, it is coming up, and I know many parents are into this, and with hearing this voice, I am sure you understand and make amends. If not now, it may be late tomorrow. So please go ahead and correct this. So let's unite the family and build a better society together.
For parents listening right now who feel they have already lost control of their children to digital influence or peer pressure or bad behavior, is it ever too late to reset boundaries and build discipline in the home?
Thank you very much. No time is late, but it will take them serious commitment, serious efforts to redirect these children. It's about passionate appeal. It's about you as a parent changing your own attitude first. Apologize to them. We did not show you the right path, but we have just realized that we made some mistakes. Tell them, show them those mistakes. Show them where they are going wrong. Call them to order. Withdraw them from some of those friends they have built. Tell them how negatively those friends are influencing them. Call them back. Bring them together. Show them the right path. It may be difficult at the beginning, but with constant effort, perseverance, persistence in what you're doing, they will abide. They will turn back. But if you continue this time around, it is not about forcing them. It is about appealing to their conscience, making them to understand the mistakes, making them to know that it is not the right way. Disciplining them by force may cause more problems at this stage. Once they have grown, it is about you coming back with passionate appeal. They will understand. And when they make such mistakes, they will remember that daddy said this thing is not right. So at this stage, it is still time. No time is late. But like I said, it will take you more effort, and it will take you more commitment. It will take you more zeal to correct them from those mistakes. So go ahead and start today. It is not late yet. Reset them.
As we begin this new year, parents are looking for realistic examples, steps they can take. In clear terms, what are practical parenting resolutions every family should adopt this year to raise disciplined children in a digital age?
In this year, if parents want to get it right, let them draw boundaries for every child in the family, especially those below the age of 18. Withdraw their phones from them. It is not wickedness. It is called discipline. Withdraw all their phones. If indeed you want to be contacting them, go and buy a table phone. We have so many digital table phones that you can get and keep for them. If you want to reach back to them from where you are, call them on that table phone. Or better still, we have analog phones that has no internet facility in them. You can buy those ones and keep for them because of communication. In this world, we need to communicate. In Igbo, they call it akpaza. Just get that phone and keep for them. Withdraw every digital phone that has internet facility with them. Withdraw them from them. Take away every laptop from those that are still tender. Those that are of 18, they are of age to know what is to be done and what not to be done. If indeed they were trained in this way, then you start guiding them. Also monitor what they do. And those that are 18, Monitor what they do with the phone you provided for them. Make them understand that there are areas they can never access in that phone. If you see them doing that, withdraw the phone from them. There's no point training them today and regretting tomorrow. Is it not better to withdraw it from them and make them be better children? So my advice is that withdraw those phones from those children that are below 18 and then monitor the ones that are 18 and above, so that you have a sane family.
Thank you, Mr. Odilibe. What message would you like to leave with parents who feel overwhelmed but genuinely want to raise responsible, disciplined children in today's world?
Okay, thank you for that question. For a parent that is feeling overwhelmed about the children and actually want to have disciplined children, my candid advice is that you can never be overwhelmed by what your children are doing. You have to take it easy. You have to be calm. Don't don't react so much. Understand that the mistake has been made. Then calm down, bring yourself to their level and start advising them, to train them, direct them, restore them back to yourself. So the first thing you do is to make your children your friends. When you feel overwhelmed, make them your friends, make them your companion. Move out with them, enjoy some time with them. If you're the type that keeps late night, come back early. Make your family a place that is homely. You don't just come in and everybody is hiding. You don't go out and come back when the children are already sleeping. How do you want to train them? How do you want to bring them close to you? No, change that pattern this year and see a change in your family. See a change in your children. Once you're close to them, they'll be close to you. And once you advise them or direct them, they will hear and they will begin to change. So with this, I believe the family will be a better place. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jude Odilibe, National Coordinator of the Family, Peace and Progress Initiative, for sharing your insights with us today. To our listeners, remember, parenting is a journey, not a competition. With intentional guidance, love and discipline, we can raise children who are digitally smart and morally grounded. All right. That's it on today's episode of The Breakfast Show right here on Radio Nigeria, Coal City 929 FM, Enugu. Join us again next time and stay blessed. The producer has been Jude Obu and the supervisor is the General Manager, Coal City 929 FM, Kate Nebo. The executive producer is the Zonal Director, FRCN, Enugu National Station, Dr. Ike Chukwueze. My name is Ekene Odigwe. Thanking you for listening. Good morning.